So guys, welcome to the video. So right here, I actually have one of my students that is here in Miami. So we went ahead, we met up. I'm about to literally teach him everything about closing and make him really good at handling objections because he's now just becoming a closer. He went from appointment setter to closer now. He's struggling a bit when it comes to closing. So I wanted to go ahead, record this, and of course you guys could have this because I'm so freaking generous. I'm like the gift that just keeps on giving, you know? So I'm giving you guys more. So with that being said, Zach, handling objections. I'm gonna go ahead first. I'm gonna give you guys and just show you. I'm gonna give you an objection and you gotta handle it. Ready? I need to talk to my wife.
Of course you need to talk to her.
Talk louder.
Of course you need to talk to your wife, but let me tell you this. Let's say you do talk to your wife. What would she say to something like this?
You know, she'll be cool with it. I really don't know. That's why I need to talk to her.
Okay, so let's do it.
Be fair. Right there, you see? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna break it down for you guys. So number one, you agreed, which is good, right? But you didn't acknowledge. So you didn't acknowledge the prospect. Meaning you agreed, you were like, oh, that's amazing. And then you went straight to handling objection. You didn't isolate, you didn't acknowledge. Now, if you guys are watching this and you guys don't know about the framework, I have a bunch of YouTube videos down below that you could go ahead and watch where, you know, I have more of the framework when it comes to closing. So with that being said, you guys could watch that and then come back to this video. But with that being said, you didn't acknowledge and you didn't isolate. So hit me with the same objection.
I need to talk to my wife.
Listen, John, I completely understand you need to speak to your wife, man. And by the way, that's the best thing you should do. You should always go ahead and ask for, you know, things from other people. So question for you then, Zach. What do you think your wife would say to something like this? Because you know your wife better than anybody else in the world. So what do you think she would say?
If I really wanted to do it, she'll agree with it.
Okay, good. And let me ask you this, because I'm worst case scenario type of guy, Zach. If she were to say no, would you still do it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
American Express.
Bam. You see what I did there, guys? So right there, I acknowledged, I agreed, acknowledged, always agree, right? I acknowledged it. And then from there, I didn't really isolate because there was no need. I just handled it. I asked him a very simple question. What do you think your wife would say to something like this? Because your wife knows you better than any of us in the world, right? He answered. And then here's the trick question. I said, if she were to say no, would you still do this? And here's the trick. I said yes or no. I gave him two options. I didn't let him rant on why his wife would allow him or not. I just said yes or no. Simple. And that right there tricks the brain to being like, oh yeah, she would, or no, yeah, whatever, right? So she said yes, and then I just asked for the order. You guys can't be scared to ask for the order. Number one reason why closers fail, because they don't ask for the order. So you gotta ask for the order. Always ask for the order. Always ask for the deal, right? So now let's role play. Let's say if she were to say no, right? So let me ask you this, Zach. If she were to say no, would you still do this?
No.
No. Okay, gotcha. And now, when you say no, is it that she would say no to the company, to the product, to the money?
Yeah, she just doesn't know y'all, so she would just say no.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
and the money.
And the money. Okay, gotcha. So the company and the money. Now, let me ask you this, Zach. Is it more the money or is it more the company?
For her, probably just the money.
Okay, gotcha, the money. Now, let me ask you this, man. You know, $7,000, it is a lot of money. But let me ask you this. When's the last time you spent $7,000 on anything?
A long time.
Yeah, what was it? What'd you buy?
Probably took my kids out somewhere.
Where'd you go?
Like, went on vacation, went on a cruise.
Oh, okay, cruise. I like that. Now, question for you, Zach. Did that make you more money or less money?
Less money. It took all my money.
Okay, gotcha. Exactly. So let me ask you this. What's more valuable, you or a cruise ship?
No, me.
Exactly, man. And I'm pretty sure you want to be able to take your kids more out onto cruise ships, correct?
Yes.
When's the last time? How long ago was this? How many years ago?
Like 5?
Yeah, 5 years ago, man. It was 5 years ago that you took your kids out to a cruise ship. Do you want to be able to take them out onto more experiences more often?
Yes.
Exactly. That's why you have to invest into yourself so you can start making more money so you can take out your kids more onto cruise ships more. So Zach, I have one question for you, bro, because the money, that's easy for me. But is there anything else that's stopping you from moving forward with this today other than the money?
No, I just think that my wife needs to join us on the call too, so we can go ahead and make it a deal.
Yeah, 100%. Well, question for you, Zach, right? Because I know you want your wife to go ahead and be on the call. Let me ask you this. Does she support you?
Yes.
Does she believe in you?
Yes.
Does she want you to be successful?
Yes.
Okay, good, bro. So it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. So let's do this.
Okay.
Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
American Express.
Boom. You see what I did there, guys? So right there, what I did, I went ahead and I tied the cruise ship because he spent $7,000 on a cruise ship, for example, right? Now, of course, this is all made up, but he spent $7,000 on a cruise ship. I said, did that make you more money or less money? He said less money. What's more valuable, you or a piece of a boat? or whatever, right? Or a cruise ship. He said me. And it was like, okay, good, bro. And then I tied it. You see, I tied it. See, this is the most important thing you can do as a closer is always tie it, especially if you're into gathering intelligence, tie it back to their pain, tie it back to the things. Right there, I didn't tie it back to the pain because we didn't gather intelligence, but I created the pain. I created it. I was like, listen, man, how much longer do you this was like, what, 5 years ago that you took your kids out onto a boat trip or a cruise ship, right? How would you like to do that more often, give your kids a more better experience of life? Exactly, bro. But you can't do that right now because you don't have the skill sets. That's why we're doing this, bro. That's why you're on the call. And then you said, oh, but the wife. Bro, let me ask you, does your wife support you? Exactly. Does your wife believe in you? Does she want you to be successful? Yeah, bro. Okay, good. Then it's better to ask for your wife for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. Boom. And then I went in for the order. I put him in the corner. You see what I also did? I said, other than the money, what else? And then he went back to the wife, and then I ripped him on the wife. You see? It's boxing. Sales and closing is literally just a boxing match. You're putting somebody in the corner, you're eliminating all other options, and you're fucking throwing punches. You're throwing hooks. You're throwing left, right, hooks, everything, right? That's how you close. That's how you be a professional closer. You don't just like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. No, you hit. And the thing is, you can't be soft in the close. Because it's more about closing. A lot of people get the two confused with selling and closing. Like you were setting appointments, you were selling the appointment set, right? Now as a closer, you already did all the selling, the presentation and all that stuff. Now the close is completely different from the set. You see how I didn't go back to selling? Oh no, this is why our product is good because it does X, Y, Z, and then blah, blah. I didn't go back to that. I just stayed in the close. Once in the close, always stay in the close, guys. Very, very, very crucial, right? Now, with that being said, I want you to do it. So I'm going to give you the wife objection, and you got to handle it. Ready? Bro, you got to get more energy, bro. Where's the energy? You guys see that? Low energy. Closers have the fucking look in their eyes. Fucking psychotic look in their eyes. You got to have that look. That look. One of my mentors, he has this look in his eyes. Like he's always fucking running around like a madman. Right? You got to have that energy. Ready? So, Zach, I love everything. I need to speak to the wife, though.
Of course, I agree with you. But what would your wife say to something like this?
Oh, man, I mean, she would say, I mean, I really don't know. That's why I need to talk to her.
Okay, guy, well, does she believe in you?
Yeah, she believes me. Yeah. See, repetition is the mother of all skill. At the end of the day, we all know who's actually been training, right? So right there, you did good, but you didn't acknowledge.
Well, I should have said what you said.
Yeah. Hey, listen, like, man, I didn't know you guys speak to the wife, man. That's amazing. You know, at the end of the day, man, my wife. Every time I make a decision, I love to let her know too. But let me ask you this. However, let me tell you this. Boom, boom, and it's transition, right? I agree. Yeah, man, 100%. I know you need to talk to your wife. I'm the same way. Before I make any type of decision, I love letting my wife know. Even if you don't have a wife, say you have a wife, right? So with that being said, redo it again. Let's go. Zach, I need to speak to my wife.
100%. I agree with you. You need to speak
to
your wife.
More energy.
I agree with you. You need to speak to your wife, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cut that out.
No, go again.
I completely agree. You need to speak to your wife, right? I got to talk to my wife as well whenever I make decisions, right? But what would she say to something like this?
Man, I honestly don't know. That's why I need to speak to her. Right there, you know what you could have said? See, you froze again. Well, you could have said right there, okay, gotcha. Okay, I completely understand. You probably don't know, right? So let me ask you this, because you know your wife better than anybody else in the world. If she were to say no, would you still do this? Yes or no? Yeah, I'll still do it. Or no, and then you transition from there. But if she says yes, if he says yes, or she says yes, or whatever, all right, amazing. Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Just pass it over. See?
After you say
so let's role play and do the exact same thing that I was doing to you. Go.
I need to talk to my wife.
Yeah, completely understand. You need to speak to your wife, man. And by the way, that's the most rational thing you should do. Let me ask you this. When's the last time you went ahead and bought something without your wife? Approval.
Never.
Okay, gotcha. Let me ask you this, because you know what your wife better than anybody else in the world. What do you think she would say to something like this?
That I need to speak to her.
Okay, gotcha. Understood. And question for you is that, because I'm the worst case scenario type of guy, if she were to say no, would you still do this?
Maybe.
Okay, when you say maybe, yes or no?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Because Zach, you already told me you're going to do this without your wife's approval. You're going to do it either way. So let's do it, man.
All right, let's put on a Visa.
Bam, take it. Boom. Simple. You see? It's just questions, framing, and then going for the close. Let's do a different one. I need to think about it, all right? I want to see you handle it. All right, Zach, I need to think about it, man.
Yeah, of course you need to think about it. I got to think about a lot of things too. But let me ask you, other
Don't
than
say but. Don't say but. Want to know why you got now, guys? You want to know why you don't say but? Because if you say but, imagine you have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, of your crush, and she says, "Yeah, I like you, but," you're gonna be like, "But? The fuck? What do you mean, but?" So at the end of the day, when you say but, it's saying like, "Yeah, I agree with you, but you're wrong." So you gotta be like, "Listen, I completely understand. However, let me ask you this, or however, this is what I will tell you." Question for you, John. Bam. Different transitions. Same thing, basically the same thing, but it just sounds better, sounds smooth. Buttery smooth. So, with that being said, go again. I need to think about it, John. Or Zach.
Of course, you need to think about it, Leo. But other than you needing to think about it, what else is stopping you?
No, that's it, man. I just like to think about my decisions before I make any.
Yeah, man. Me too. I love thinking. Right? Everyone loves thinking.
Yeah.
So other than just thinking, Leo, what do you need to think about?
No, wrong. All right. See, this is why you guys need to practice. Practice is crucial. Repetition is the mother of all skill. I didn't get good at closing by just practicing it one time. It was every single day for 2 years practicing getting drilled. No pause, right?
Yo, pause.
All right. I was every day drilling these words, these word tracks, these objection handlers into my brain. Pause. Now, with that being said, Zach, this is how you're going to handle that I think about it. Hit me with it.
I need to think about it.
John. I love that I need to think about an objection. Listen, Zach, if I was an amateur, I would have felt for that. But the good news is I'm a professional. So what is the real objection? What are you actually concerned about?
No, I just need to think about it.
Yeah, completely understand. Well, let me ask you this, man. Because, by the way, I love thinking about things before I make a decision. So let me ask you this. How long do you need to think about it for? 3 days, 4 days, a year, 3 weeks, 5 years?
No, just a week.
A week? Okay, perfect. Done. So in that week, when you're thinking about it, you're going to be faced with the same 4 questions. Do you mind if I share them with you? Okay, amazing. Number 1, do you think this is going to work? Number 2, are you going to use it? Number 3, you just can't afford it? Or number 4, I don't think this is you, man. But you're just not the main decision maker. So out of those 4, which one is it for you?
The money, and I just don't know if I have the time to put into it.
Okay, good. I love it. Now, which one is it, the real one? Is it the money or the time?
It's both.
Okay, good. So check this out. The time, man, me and you both know, Zach, time is a man-made construct. Right now, for us, we're in Miami, it's 3 p.m. Over there in California, it's 12 p.m. Time isn't real, Zach. So let me ask you this. Do you have 30 minutes to an hour a day?
Possibly. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Make that happen.
Okay, good, bro. You're going to knock it out the park. Because a lot of our students, man, they have 3 jobs, they have kids, they have other responsibilities, but they're still able to go ahead and make time, and that's why they get results. So at the end of the day, we all make time for the things that we want, right? So let me ask you this. Do you actually want to be successful?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, the money, bro. Let me ask you, is it that you physically don't have the money, or you just can't justify it?
No, I don't have all of it.
Okay, good. So no worries at all. So let me ask you this, Zach. If I could solve the money, if I could snap my fingers, turn into Houdini, and solve the money, would you do this today?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. I'm about to turn to Houdini. I'm about to blow your mind, Zach. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, check this out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to work out a payment plan. And that's when you go ahead and work out a payment plan, guys. Negotiate the deal, right? See how that works? Simple. Now you can negotiate. Now you can be like, all right, we have a third-party finance company. Listen, we can do half down. We can do half next month, half down now, half down in a week, or whatever. You can negotiate the deal based on their circumstances. Yeah, I keto that. But that's how you get to the core. You see that? In the beginning, I think about it, I cut the bullshit. Jonathan, I need to think about it, Zach. Really, I need to think about it. Listen, Zach, if I was an amateur, I would have fell for that. But the good news is I'm a professional. But you guys can't say that like, oh, I need to think about it. Oh, that's a good objection. No, you have to have energy. You're going to be like, Zach, come on, man. I need to think about it. Come on. Zach, listen, if I was an amateur, I would have fell for that. But the good news is I'm a professional. So what's the real objection? You see how I'm cutting out the bullshit? I'm going straight for the core?
Yes.
So, but you got to do that with confidence. You can't just be like, oh, you're like a bitch. You got to do it with confidence, like a G. You got to be a real motherfucker in the streets. To have that confidence, right? So you're going to be like, Zach, come on. All right, give me another one. Another, I need to think about it. Hit me with another objection. I need to think about it. The same one.
I need to think about it?
Okay, John, Zach. Completely understanding and think about it. By the way, I do that all the time. I love thinking about things before I make a decision. So, Zach, question for you, man. Think about a red ball. Do you see it? The red ball?
Yes.
Okay. Think about a pink elephant. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, good. The point of that exercise, Zach, is to show you that thought is instantaneous. So you could think about something and make a decision like that. And think about it like that. Right now, what I need you to do is make a decision that. Yay or nay, do or don't. Either way, it's not going to affect me, but it's going to affect you, John. So, John, question for you. Do you want to do more in life or do you want to do less? Because in life, you can never stay the same.
More.
Okay, good. Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
American Express.
He's like, damn. You see, guys, you see what I'm doing there? And I'm going to give you guys a bunch of different angles that you could attack this from. But here's the truth. In sales, as a closer, you need to have multiple different arsenals. You got to be able to have different weapons that you can pull out for each objection. Like 3, 4 different word tracks, different ways to handle it, right? Because at the end of the day, some people aren't going to bite on the first bullet. Some people aren't going to bite on the second bullet, but on the third. It's a game of endurance. You got to be able to stick in the game. It's literally a boxing match. Who's going to last the longest, right? Either you're going to break them down or you're going to buy their objections. It's simple. It's simple. Every sales call, every closing call, there's a sell being made. Either you're selling the prospect or they're selling you on why they can't do it. That's it. It's simple. So who's going to sell who first? And who's going to last the longest? I've been on calls for 2 hours closing somebody for $49. And I've been on calls for 2 hours closing somebody on $15,000. Either way, it's the same amount of money, but it's the principle. You got to stick in the game. No matter if it's no money or if it's amazing and tons of money. At the end of the day, a win's a win. And even if you're like on a dry streak and you got to close a deal. Doesn't matter if it's a low ticket, $49 freaking program or whatever, a t-shirt. At least sell something. Because that's going to build a momentum, it's going to build up confidence, and it's going to build a win. And then you just keep winning, and then you keep winning. And you stack up those wins. Next thing you know, you're doing this, what I'm doing to you right now. I have all these tracks, all these things, all these word tracks. Why? Because I'm just winning all the time. I'm always closing, always closing. And the best closers close without even getting a commission. They just close for fun. Like if they have a girlfriend, oh baby, the blue dress or the red dress? Do the red dress. Oh, but I don't really like the red dress. No, the red dress brings out your eyes. You have to do the red dress. Oh, I don't know. Oh, baby, what don't you know? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Boom, close. Just fucking close it. It's something. Something needs to be closed, except for her legs. Let's go to a third objection. What's an objection you hear a lot?
On what? Appointment?
Closing, let's say.
Closing? It's too much money.
It's too much money. Well, guys, the money, it's super easy. I'll be real with you. The money is super easy. The reason the money is super easy is because at the end of the day, it's not actually the money. Price is a myth. It's not real. Like, I could, like this iPhone, to make an iPhone, do you know how much it costs to make an actual iPhone?
$3.
Yeah, like $3, $5, $10. But they sell this for thousands of dollars. So price is just a myth. It's not real. Like you could sell something for $5K to somebody, you could sell somebody $50 the same product. It's not real. Money isn't real, right? So with that being said, when people say it's the money, it's either two things. They just can't justify it in their head, spending that amount of money, or they just literally don't have the money. But at the end of the day, if you're on a sales call, you should be able to present and build up value on the product so much that when you go towards the close, it's not even that they can't justify it. It should be like, oh, fuck, you need to work out a payment plan, right? So when it comes to the money, it's too much money. Number one, treat it as a complaint. Like, for example, hit me with that. Objection.
Too much money.
Do it again. More energy.
It's too much money.
Yeah. John, I know it's a lot of money. I knew that before I hopped on the call, Zach. I knew it was a lot of money. So let me ask you this. Do you want to do this on a Visa, MasterCard, or American Express?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I can't put it on a card.
Now, you see what I did there? Yeah, I treated it as a complaint, though. I treated it like it was nothing. Like, oh, it is a lot of money, I know. So what card do you want to put it on? Why? Because, for example, you have a 40-year-old man. His name is Jimmy. Jimmy comes out of his job. He works in construction. He comes out of his job. He's tired. He wants to go watch a movie. He gets in his car. His car is running low on the gas. He pulls up to the gas station. $50 to fill up his car. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Still swipes his card. Goes to the movie theater. Goes to the stand. Buys a ticket. The ticket's $25. Wow, that's outrageous. Still swipes his card. Goes to buy popcorn and a soda, a large soda. $30. Oh my gosh, that's so much money. Oh, you guys you're crazy. The cashier says, yeah, what card do you want to put it on? Put it on the Amex. Bangs it. So at the end of the day, it's all like you got to treat it as a complaint. People complain about things all the time. Oh my gosh, it's too sunny. They're still outside. You know? So at the end of the day, you gotta treat it as a complaint. Oh, it's too much money. Yeah, I know that. What card are you gonna put it on? Just treat it like it's nothing. You'll be surprised how many people you'll close just by saying that. You'll be surprised. Wow, it's a lot of money. It's too much money. Yeah, I know. It's expensive. Yeah. It's expensive. And it's actually not expensive. It's the cheapest because we're the best. And because we're the best, it's the cheapest. So what card do you want to put on? Bam. You know? And then if they're like, oh, like they're literally hesitating, now that's an objection because that's what's stopping them from moving forward. An objection is something that's stopping them from moving forward. So if it's just the money, now you could be like, okay, well, listen, Zach, completely understand it's the money. Now, let me ask you this. Other than the money, what else is stopping you? Now, I'm isolating. I'm trying to find all the objections because the closers, the amateurs, this is what they do. They get an objection, they handle it, the prospect throws them another objection. They try to handle that one, then the prospect throws them another objection. They try to handle, now they're just freaking doing ring around the rosy, right? Real professional closers, what they do, they make the person vomit all the objections, tell them all the things that are stopping them, and then they find the real one, and then they hammer that one. So now it saves you more time, saves you more energy, and now you could be a sniper instead of a machine gun spraying and praying. You could just knock it down. You see? So, with that being said, let's redo that again, right? Oh, it's too much money, right? Boom, I treat it as a complaint. You're just like, oh no, it's the money. I just literally can't do it. Okay, gotcha. Well, is it physically you don't have the money? You just can't justify it.
I don't have the money.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, good. So now I'll work out a deal. Well, listen, Zach, this is what we'll do, bro. How liquid are you right now?
Like 1K?
1K? Okay, good. This is what we'll do. We'll do $1,000 down right now. We'll get you inside the program, and the remaining $4,000. Sorry, the remaining $4,000. We'll go ahead. We'll do it next month. Deal?
Yes, we have a deal.
All right, awesome. Boom. You see, I just go deal. Bam, straight. Bam, go into it. I don't like, oh, can you do this? Can you? No, I just assume it. I assume it. Oh, I only have 1K. Okay, amazing. Put $1,000 on right now. How much do you have on your credit?
Like 2.
2K?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do this then, Zach. Let's put $2,000 on your credit card. We'll do $500 from your bank, so now you have $500 left over with, so you can go ahead and buy groceries and do all that stuff. And then the remaining, we'll pay it off next month. Deal?
It's too much on the credit card.
Yeah, well, that's what credit's for, man. Credit's for not buying Gucci and Louis Vuitton stuff. Credit's for you to invest into yourself so you can go ahead and make more money. Do you know how much debt billionaires are in? Hundreds of millions of dollars. You know Robert Kiyosaki? You know how much debt he's in? $1 billion. You know Grant Cardone? He's in $1 billion worth of debt. But they're into assets, not liabilities. If you were to use that $2,000 to buy a Gucci shirt, I would tell you that's stupid. But you're investing into yourself. Do you believe you can make more money if you invest into yourself and learn the skill sets?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then let's do it, bro.
Okay, let's do it.
Bam. See? Close. Aikido close. That's how you guys do it. So, with that being said, what other objections you struggle with? That's how you guys handle the money objection. It's not real. And here's another thing I want you to
think about it.
I already did that. All right, here's what I want you guys to understand also about closing. You can't instill your beliefs. If you believe the product that you're selling is too much money, when somebody says it's too much money, you're going to buy the objection because you're like, yeah, it is a lot of money. Oh, fuck, he's right. And then guess what? You're going to lower the price. Never fucking lower the price. Never lower the price. Unless you have to and they literally physically can't pay it, don't lower the price. If you lower the price, renegotiate the value of the package. Let's say the package comes with X, Y, A, B, C, and D. If you need to lower it, take out D, sell them A and B. Makes it more sense. Sell them a different product that's a lower money, less money. But never just like, oh yeah, here's the whole program that was $7,000 for $500. Don't do that. Take out certain things from it and sell them a lower ticket, Take out the value. Listen, I'm gonna give you two options, Zach. This is what we're gonna do, right? I know the money's the biggest thing. Listen, you could do the $5,000 package that comes with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or we could go ahead and do the $2,000 package, and I'll do this. We'll do $1,000 down now and $1,000 in a month from now. But in the second option, you're gonna get A, B, C, and D. I'm willing to work with you because the $5,000 package, I can't work with you on that. Like that right there, like my manager, he's gonna kill me if I do that. But I do want to help you, so we could do the $2,000 package, and then you could always upgrade later on. Deal? We'll do $1,000 now and $1,000 next month. And you get A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Boom. You see, that's how you negotiate. That's how you fucking negotiate. If you guys understand that, like replay that. Grab a pen and paper. Take notes. That right there, if you guys just understand how to do that, you guys are gonna close so many freaking deals. So many freaking deals. Like, you'll be surprised how many deals you're gonna close. Like, so many fucking. Literally implement that, come back to this video, drop a like, and say, Leo, thank you so much for literally changing my fucking life. And then DM me on Instagram, and I'm gonna change your life even more. All right, so with that being said, Zach, what other objection?
I need to talk to my business partner.
Oh, completely understand. You need to speak to your business partner. I love speaking to your business partner. Okay, good. Now, let me ask you this, Zach. When you need to speak to your business partner, does he know that you're on a call like this?
No.
No? Okay, gotcha. Does he trust you to make decisions?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Does he support you and the company?
Yes.
Okay, good. Does he believe in you and your decision-making ability?
Yeah, but we just, make decisions together.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, have you ever made a decision without him?
Yes, but nothing this big.
Okay, good. I mean, how much money do you want to make in your company this year?
I just want to double, so probably like 70.
70K a year?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
good.
70K a month.
Okay, 70K a month. Okay, so 800K a year. Okay, good. So right now you're doing around 400K a year.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let me ask you this. Do you believe that this product would actually help you get to 800K a year? Money aside, do you think this will actually help you get to that goal?
Yes.
Okay, good, bro. So do you think your business partner will be mad at you for making a decision that's going to help the company?
No.
Okay, good, bro. So let's do it. Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Because at the end of the day, bro, you guys are business partners for a reason. He became a business partner with you because he trusts in your decision-making ability. Because if he didn't, you guys wouldn't be business partners.
Yeah, we can do American Express.
All right, let's do it. See? This is just asking questions. Just framing. Super powerful. Now, of course, a lot of you guys that are watching this, you guys could try to implement, but at the end of the day, it's repetition. And there's so much more that I could go ahead and do, but it's literally going to break the internet if I give you guys all this sauce, But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys on the other side.